I mean, this guy, all he does is top five at the Sony Open, right, in the last 2 years. I can never say plus 8,000 is too short or too low, right? Because it's deeper in the odds. That is a nice penny if you get this outright and he wins. And he was close, man. If not for one Cameron Smith in 2020, Brendan Steele was a guy who had, I think, the 54-hole lead going into Sunday at Waialae. So I personally don't mind if you want to go to Steele, because this is a little bit more of, like I mentioned, course history, and you need to play well at Waialae. Well, you don't need to play well, but you need to have played Waialae. Again, there's guys that I like twice in the odds, basically, over Brendan Steele. I mentioned Grace, who's definitely there. He won RBC Heritage. He's at plus 1,000 or plus 10,000. He's done well at the Mayakoba. So there's other guys, again, deeper in the odds than Steele, but I am not going to fault someone and say it's too short at plus 8,000.
All right, Geoff, how we feel about this? T4 at this event last year, runner-up in 2020.
I mean, I actually think these are almost like, you could make the argument that they're a little bit too long. Brendan Steele isn't a player I think about that often, but when he does get in good form, I mean, he can certainly go off for a spike week. He's improved his putting a little bit as he's gotten older. And, you know, again, like, I don't really feel like Waialae should be a great fit for Brendan Steele, but for whatever reason, he's gone runner-up T4 at this event the last 2 years. He's just played really well here. And, you know, you look at what he's done coming in as well. He put in a T2 3 starts ago at the Zozo Championship. He's made his last 3 cuts. It hasn't looked like great from the stat sheet, so I can understand why for some people they might just be like, wow, he's not really popping that much. But, you know, when you have some recent form like that, that tends to be like the trend of the winners here. So I think when you're looking at the odds, I mean, he's paired around guys like, you know, Eric Van Rooyen, Aaron Ray. I mean, these are okay players, but like with Steele having some form and then the course history here, I think you kind of got to give him the edge in this range. I really don't mind it. He's probably not my favorite play either to go with a long shot. I mean, I think this is an event where you can go longer and target some higher end putters or just higher end ball strikers. But Brendan Steele isn't too short. I mean, I certainly think that these are fair enough odds to take a shot with them. He might be a better top 10 play at like plus 700. Or, you know, even a top 5 play. I mean, he's top 5 during the last 2 years, a plus 1,400. I probably like him more than that because, quite frankly, he just doesn't win that much on tour. But he's certainly in play this week. And I think the main thing is when you're looking at this range, it's hard to make an argument for me as someone else you should be taking over him.